strength and their outstanding skills helps lions, leopards and hyenas hunt spectacularly. But another predator that does not have a large body can still bring cruel deaths to other creatures. Let's swag Wild Animal Life Countdown. 30 moments of wild dogs hunting with no mercy, and what happened next? The incident took place in South Luangwa National Park, where a pack of wild dogs attacked a herd of puku antelope. One puku was unlucky enough to be recaptured. Wild dogs constantly bite the rear part of their prey and began to pull everything out from the inside. The antelope was in such pain it could neither run away nor counterattack. After a while it fell and the wild dogs began to eat. In another scene on the prairie, the wild dogs relentlessly attacked herbivores. The onslaught sent the zebras and antelopes fleeing. Not long after, a wildebeest was captured, and the wild dogs had a big meal right on the prairie. In Kruger National Park, a wild buffalo suffered from postnatal sequelae that caused it to have a large hernia. It gave it great difficulty moving and prevented it from keeping up with the herd. The wild dogs took notice and brutally attacked this large prey. These small predators began to bite the buffalo, causing great pain. Eventually the female buffalo fell and was eaten by the wild dogs. When hunger persists, wild dogs can defy to hunt for prey. The wild dogs frantically dug the ground. It was a warthog's burrow. After a lot of hard work, the wild dogs successfully pulled the warthog out of the den and started tearing it apart. They had a meal at the scene. The wild dogs began to forage. They targeted a young impala amongst many herbivores. The attack took place in a flash, and the young prey was killed and mercilessly eaten on the spot. Here's the brutal scene in Kruger National Park, where a water buck is attacked by 25 hungry wild dogs. The water buck was pregnant, which made it even more difficult for her to move. After a while, the wild dog tore open the belly of the prey and pulled out the unborn water buck. The party went on for about 30 minutes and there was nothing left. A poor rabbit is being brutally attacked by wild dogs and pulled apart. The wild dogs fought together to tear the rabbit's body open. And at the end of the meal, the wild dogs left. This heart-stopping shot captures a wildebeest about to give birth. But then the wild dogs discovered it. A brutal attack took place, and both the mother wildebeest and the unborn baby antelope were killed and eaten. Although not as large as other predators, wild dogs have the ability to hunt in combination. This time their target is a herd of buffalo. A buffalo has been captured. During the attack, a few buffaloes came back to try to rescue their fallen comrade. But the ferocity of the wild dogs made them run away in fear. Finally, the helpless buffalo became the meal for the wild dogs. Wild dogs have a strict aversion to water, so when prey encounters this predator, they often flee towards the river. But this time the kudu was not so lucky. 3 wild dogs resolutely attacked and killed it beside the river. Wild nature is dangerous, especially for immature animals. This baby buffalo was caught by a pack of wild dogs while it was trying to find its mother. The attack took place and the young buffalo became the meal for the wild dogs. In a bush in Kruger National Park, an antelope is being eaten alive by a pack of wild dogs. Three. In the Moremi Game Reserve in Botswana, a newly born zebra was sighted by wild dogs. They quickly attacked the newly born prey and brutally ripped its body apart. In the middle of the road, a kudu was being torn apart by a pack of wild dogs. It didn't take long for this prey to become the wild dog's hearty meal. A wild dog and a hyena pull a baby out of an impala that's giving birth, after the predators cornered the poor antelope. Nature can be cruel, but thankfully for the impala, a swift death ended her suffering. This incredibly rare moment played out in Kruger National Park. In the Mala Mala Reserve, a pack of wild dogs frantically herded 3 cliff springers to play on a large rock. The 3 poor prey could neither escape nor retreat. They are stuck where they are and they can fall at any time. The wild dogs are constantly trying to figure out how to make the 3 cliff springers fall to the bottom. but the three poor animals still try to resist to have a chance to escape. However, nature is always so cruel. Due to standing for too long on the cliff, one of the three klipspringers fell and was brutally torn to pieces and death by the wild dogs. The other two were lucky to escape thanks to the sacrifice of their fellow. Filmed at Greater Kruger National Park in South Africa. Fascinating video of wild dogs using tactics to hunt a pregnant impala. Wild dogs are inherently water-hating, and they are often limited in the water. But you know, hunger is something wild animals can't control. A wild dog jumped into the water and pulled the impala ashore with the help of another wild dog in the pack. Killing took place on the spot. One can see the poor baby impala coming out of the mother's stomach as the wild dogs consume it. What follows is a pack of wild dogs hunting a wildebeest on the African savannah. As professional hunters, wild dogs do not hunt with an empty stomach. The chase went on for a long time, after which they successfully destroyed the order of the wildebeest herd. The two wildebeest had panicked and lost their herd and were cornered with no way to escape. One of the dogs risked his life to run through a pack of stray dogs, but was soon brutally killed. The battle for survival has never stopped in Kruger National Park. An impala tries to run away from a pack of wild dogs. But it didn't take long for the wild dogs to catch up to their prey and kill it at the scene. Soon the other members of the pack also came and they started the food party. Hunger has lasted too long with these wild dogs. And they even wade into the water to look for additional food resources. Things almost didn't work out though, leaving the depressed wild dogs almost in despair. But unexpectedly, the appearance of a cave has attracted them. The predators quickly dug through the cave entrance and pulled out a warthog. To the pitiful cry of their prey, the wild dogs ravenously devoured the creature. In Botswana's Okavango Delta, in front of the Pom Pom camp, the hunt resumed. The wild dogs started looking for food again. Watch as they begin to stalk and then ambush a red lechwe antelope. Quickly the hunt broke out and the pack of wild dogs surrounded and tried to tear open the prey. It was unable to resist and the red lechwe antelope could only stand still and wait for death. This quickly came to the delight of the wild dogs. On the asphalt, a pair of wild dogs is chasing a kudu antelope. Both the predator and the prey gradually picked up speed, but before he could run far, the kudu was knocked down by the paws of the wild dogs. After that, next to a bush, the wild dogs began to eat the poor kudu alive. In Botswana, we can see a beautiful grassland in the dry season. The grass is golden and the migration of herbivores brings with them hungry predators. And you are not mistaken. That was actually a pack of wild dogs clinging to the warthog. Despite the efforts from the warthog, they could still not escape. The predators quickly started their meal on the spot. A herd of antelope is busy foraging on the grasslands, unaware of the impending danger. A pack of wild dogs took advantage of the opening to attack suddenly, causing the antelopes to panic and flee in many directions. Among the unlucky antelopes, some were captured and brutally killed. But the pack of wild dogs running in the other direction came across a herd of wildebeest drinking water. Finally, the pack of wild dogs had a successful hunt with 2 prey to devour. In Kruger National Park, an impala was chased to the end of its life by a pack of wild dogs. It was forced to plunge into the water to escape, but a nearby hippo bit it to death before throwing it ashore. Luck once again came to the wild dogs. This is a free meal that took very little effort. A pack of wild dogs hunts warthogs in the Kalahari in South Africa. They discovered a wandering warthog, and they allowed the prey no time to react, and they quickly rushed to attack. Soon they had a delicious meal. In the Salinda, Linyanti and Okavango Delta regions of northern Botswana, a herd of wildebeest is foraging, and this has attracted a pack of wild dogs. Faced with the hunger of their family, the pack of wild dogs catches a wildebeest and then mercilessly eats it on the spot. In the Sabi Sands Game Reserve in South Africa, wild dogs were playing with each other when they were suddenly interrupted by the appearance of an impala herd. After a while, the wild dogs successfully killed an impala and had a food party at the scene. In Kruger National Park, an impala strayed into the territory of a pack of wild dogs. The poor antelope was bewilderedly searching for its herd, when suddenly it was brutally attacked by a pack of wild dogs. The meal happened very quickly, and it satiated the hunger of the wild dogs. This incident happened in Kruger National Park. When the cameraman arrived there, 2 wild dogs were just starting to eat. The impala was brutally eaten alive on the edge of a dirt road. where its belly was torn open and it literally ended its life. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Let Swag know which moment you are most impressed with, though I know it's really hard to choose, right? Subscribe to the channel to receive notifications of more wild videos. See you again!